Finding incorrect Lewis dot structures for compounds and ions. In this example problem, it says which of the following Lewis dot structures is wrong. So they want us to look through the answer choices and find out which one is wrong. So we have to first remember that we have to make sure that the bonding, if they're bonded, if they're ions and compounds, obey the octet rule. And if they are ions, we have to make sure that the correct number of valence electrons is what they have. So for A, for example, we know that oxygen originally has 6 valence electrons, so it's usually going to form an anion of 2 negative. So that's correct. So that means it should have 8 valence electrons because that's what it wants. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is how many valence electrons it has. So A is correct, and that's one of the ones. We're not looking for the ones that are correct, we're looking for the ones that are wrong. Br, we know that it has 7 valence electrons because it's in group 7A, and when we look at it, we see that it has gained 1 valence electron because it wants to have 8 valence electrons, so that is also correct. So B is wrong. B is not the question we're looking for, the answer we're looking for. So C, N has 5 valence electrons, and so that must mean it wants 3 more valence electrons. And if you add 3 electrons, so if there is something that has 4 or more electrons, it's probably going to gain electrons. It's probably going to gain electrons. So we know that it wants 3 electrons. If it wants 3 electrons and it gets those 3 electrons, it should have a 3 negative here, not a 4 negative. Notice that they did put 8 valence electrons because that obeys the octet rule, but the charge is wrong. It's saying that it gained 4 valence electrons, which is not true. It only gained 3. So C is an answer for our question, but let's check out D and E to find out if they're right. D is F and F. Notice that the bond is showing here. This counts for 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that obeys the octet rule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because this counts as 8. So this obeys the octet rule. So D is correct, and that's not one of the answers we're looking for. Oxygen, let's count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that obeys the octet rule, and H's are giving up their electrons or sharing them. So this is the correct Lewis dot structure, and E is also correct. So C is the answer to this problem.